So many of you may know that I've changed to PC and now I'm trying to find ways to improve upon the game. Now, I've tried to search for many different ways of improving on Rust, and so I took to Reddit to try to find some people that are struggling the same way as I am, and hopefully try to find ways to improve. So I thought Reddit would probably be the way to go. So I decided to look for a few posts, and this is what I found. So I found this post. So this post is basically saying, as a player with 400 hours, what's the best way to improve the game? So I was looking down through a few of the comments, and there's some good ones and there is some bad ones. To be a player with 1,000 hours, and there's no improving, you'll forever be blank. That's just the way of Rust. Now, in this video, I will be going through how to not forever be an absolute shitter at Rust and how to improve upon this game. So if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll even show you how. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so jumping straight into it, there's a few things that you are going to want to know and things that you are going to want to improve on. So first things you want to improve on is jumping into a server called a UKN. You can find this through the modded lobby, the server list. Type in UKN, and it will come up with one of the most populated aim training servers, or even build servers that you can jump on to improve generally at the game. Now, there are at the moment in the background you can see me on Aimbots. This is basically moving targets that can move side to side, even flying through minicopters, just to give you some situational kind of events that will happen, to give you more game sense and better aim, shorter and longer ranges. Now there is also a thing called just a shooting range, where they basically stand still but at different ranges, so you can just kind of concentrate on the spray of a certain weapon that you want to get good at. I'm good at one weapon and one weapon only, and that is basically the MP5, and you may not see it in this video because I am warming up. That's my excuse. But generally, this is the only weapon I actually use and the only weapon I want to get good at. But I will be making a video soon with the AK, but we'll brush past that. So again, I mentioned just earlier on that UKN also has a build server, so if you want to get better at building, get a base together, and improve upon building, then that's also a pretty good way of improving on the game as well. Now, UKN offers so much. You have competitive play and so much more, so make sure to go check them out anyway. This is not a sponsored video by any means. Moving on to the next step, what you want to do to improve your gameplay is by just playing on either high pop or low pop servers. Now, both of them have two different kind of improvement ratios. What I mean by that is, if you join a high pop server, you're most likely to get raided over and over, but even though it may be frustrating, it's going to improve you in multiple different ways. So joining a high pop server, you can join, have a load of fun. If you get raided, then you can see weak points in your base. You can also, if you're online, get used to getting online, get used to being in that situation of, if you do log on, you hear explosions, you know what to do, you're fully prepared, and you can prepare beforehand by creating lockers and beds in certain areas. So being on like a high pop server like Blue Lagoon is incredible. I played it for a little while. It's definitely improved my game sense, my gameplay abilities altogether. Also, joining high pop servers also is just gets you used to losing kits in this game. Now, a lot of new players might hang on to, let's say, they grub an AK kit. It gets you used to losing those kits all the way through. You know, you don't want to get an AK kit, leave it in your base, and then get raided and never ever use it. So Rust is all about just risking it all to gain more. So get used to losing those kits on high popular servers. Don't be afraid of it. You'll get it back eventually. Now, joining onto a low pop server is also good, just for the simple fact of you can build, you can get used to the factors of the game, learning monuments, and just all around the map, learning the map itself. Of course, there's different maps and it can always be randomized, but learning monuments is so crucial for this game. Now, there's also a few monuments that I want you to go learn. So if you're brand new to this game, there's a few monuments that I want you to go learn right now. I want you to go learn definitely Dome. It's super easy. You don't really even need to learn it. You just need to run up it. And definitely Launch Site. Launch Site is one, if not the best way to get loot, and it's the best monument in my opinion. So go learn that. It's insane. I've had a few videos on how to run Launch Site before, but if you want an updated version, let me know down in the comment section below. So as you can see, there's a few different ways already just to increase your capabilities in the game. So also definitely a key factor is settings. Now settings is the last thing I want to talk about, but it's definitely something that I want you guys to tweak a little bit throughout playing the game. Now, I wouldn't recommend going online, looking at someone else's kind of settings or anything, but it can give you a good basis of what to turn on, what to turn off, especially motion blur, stuff like that. So find your own settings, find what works best for you, especially the sensitivities. You might come from different games, so you're used to different things. So if you come from like Call of Duty or CSGO or whatever, being used to a sensitivity already and knowing how fast your character can move left, right, up, down is definitely really good and fundamental. So definitely go and check out your sensitivity and just tweak it a little bit here and there throughout your game. People always change sensitivities, so why not change yours? But yeah, that is it for me. There's obviously a few tips that I wanted to go over. If this video has helped you out, then please leave a comment saying it has. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I post every other day, pretty much 4 times a week. So if you aren't subscribed, you're missing out. So I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.